Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I am going to be sharing my perfume tray update for May, and I am filming this a little bit earlier than usual because I have a little gift for you guys and I'm so excited to just film this video and get it out there because I cannot wait. So today I'm going to be talking about the fragrances that I have been enjoying for the beginning of May, and we are almost mid-month, so I wanted to make sure that I recorded this because things are about to get crazy. I'm wrapping up my last few videos before our move. After that, I'm probably gonna film vlogs so that I can kind of keep you guys updated while I get situated. But I want to jump right into this perfume tray update and the fragrances that I have been enjoying for the month of May. There's a lot of tropical vibes going on, ocean, aquatic vibes, and also clean girl vibes. So if you're interested in the fragrances that I have been wearing for the beginning of May, just keep on watching. So I hope that you guys are doing great today. Before I get started with my perfume tray update, I want to announce my giveaway, and I am saying that out loud. So before I continue to talk about this giveaway, please be on the lookout for any scammers. I will never ask you to pay me any money ever. That's never gonna happen. So if you have a message or a comment from me, these people are crazy. They will grab my profile picture, they will make it look like it's me, but it's not me. They will use my picture, they will use my name, it's not me. So if they're telling you that you won something, no. I'm going to announce this, and I'm going to be very specific about how I will announce the winner. I think I'm going to announce the winner on my community post. That is where I will announce it with a picture of the winner. I usually go to a comment picker, and then that's how the winner gets chosen. But for this giveaway, I have 2 boxes. I filled up 2 boxes with whatever PR I have been getting. I filled it up with fragrances. One of the boxes is going to get chosen by the comment picker. The second box I'm going to choose, because YouTube does this really neat thing now where I have a little report where it shows me the subscribers who have commented the most on my channel, who support me the most, who are always there. I can see you. Even though I already know who you are, I'm always constantly talking to you. I see you commenting, I see you supporting, and that means the world to me. I want to make sure that I give back to someone who has been there because I appreciate you. You mean so much to me, and without you, I would just be talking to a camera. So I wanted to show you the boxes really quickly. And this giveaway is going to be quick. I need to get this done in like a week because I need to ship them out before I leave. And I want to make sure that I do that. So I'm trying to upload this probably Monday after Mother's Day. And I will give it until like Friday. And then I will choose a winner and try to get these shipped out ASAP. So let me show you the boxes. I'm not going to go through everything in these boxes because it is quite a lot of products. You have body care, you have perfumes. There's full size perfumes. I have some Huda Beauty baking powder with the primer. I have a travel size of Fleur Rose Whip. I have a full size Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar in here. I even have like samples that I threw in here for you. There is makeup, there is SPF, there is cleansing balms, there is so much that I've been putting away so that I can give back to you guys. So here is one box and here is the second box. So they are both topped to the brim. I have some Pacifica products. I have Benefit setting spray. I even have some Juliana's perfume samples. The Ordinary Hydro Barrier Serum. We have some more Ellis Brooklyn. There's a Myth full size and a Miami Nectar travel size. One of my favorite moisturizers from Belief. Here is a full size of that for you. Benefit Cookie Highlight. This Milk Cooling Water Jelly Tint. They sent me one for me and one to share, so I'm sharing with you guys. A mini Summer Fridays lip balm because I have one of these in my purse. I didn't understand the hype until now. So I had a little baby one that was new, so I dumped it in there. So yeah, I'm really happy and excited that I can share these products with you because it's starting to just turn into a dream come true for me. I really have always loved creating content, sharing any tips that I have, any products that I find that I love. It is a passion that I have, and receiving PR and receiving products from companies has been very almost emotional for me because yes, they are recognizing me and they're seeing me, but it's all thanks to you. So I always, if I'm not going to use something, I do gift to friends and family, but I had a little pile that I just kept throwing products in so that I can make these boxes for you. And I promise you, the more that I get, the bigger my giveaways will be. I would love to do this like monthly or just every so often, just fill up a box and just give it to one of you guys. I mean, I would go crazy if I got a box filled with so many different types of products. So very, very excited. So just make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Comment down below letting me know that you would love to join the giveaway, and just comment what is the reason that you are subscribed to my channel. What do you enjoy the most from my channel, and just what makes me stand out to you? Like, what do you appreciate out of this channel? I would love to read your comments and get your feedback. And once you do that, like the video, make sure you're subscribed, leave your comments. And if you have Instagram, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I will put the handles up here and you will be set to join the giveaway. And I will be announcing the giveaway winners on my community section and the post on my channel. And then we will figure out how we can communicate into getting the shipping info and all of that. So with that said, let's jump into the update. And again, remember, I will never ask for any shipping costs, any money from you, nothing like that. So if that does happen, ignore it, report it, whatever we got to do to get rid of these weirdos. Let's get started with the tray update. Thank you, and I love you guys. You guys mean so much to me, and I'm just so excited to do this giveaway. You have no idea. Let's start off with the first fragrance that I have been wearing, and I have been talking a lot about this one. This is Ellis Brooklyn Guava Granita, which is slowly getting a little dent here. I've been reaching for this one during the day, right before bed, and not only have I been reaching for this one a lot, I tried it with the Ellis Brooklyn Banana Milkshake Mist, and they go together so nicely. If you want to bring out the banana in this fragrance, pair it with this one, and you're going to get kind of like a candied banana type of combo. This has guava, it has banana, there's melon in here, which the melon does come through for me. When I first received this, I did pick up a little bit more of the guava, I picked up more of the melon. Lately the coconut has been coming through more. It's turning into that type of like beachy tropical scent, but the dry down is really nice and different for me because there is almond milk, and I forgot what else. There's like almond milk, vanilla, I think, and it really smooths out this perfume in the base. In the dry down, you do get like a more smooth, almost like tonic type of touch from this perfume, especially if you mix it with the banana mist. So these two are new. I'm not sure if they're going to do an early access at Sephora's app on the 12th. I'm not sure about that, but go ahead and check this out when they do release, because these are so nice to layer with any tropical perfume. So this is perfect for summer, for hot weather. If you just want to wear maybe like something colorful, a really bright, nice outfit, this is going to bring those tropical vibes and you're going to just feel like a tropical queen. This is my favorite type of perfume, especially when it starts getting hot outside. So yeah, this is just a very tropical, sparkling, fresh, fruity scent. If you wanted to just be guava, like if you were expecting this to only be guava, I would say this isn't just guava, but I have other fragrances that have guava in them and they never really just stay guava. I feel like maybe guava note needs other notes to help it out. It's always mixed with either woody notes or fruity notes, you know. This is a very tropical scent. Guava, banana, melon, coconut. There's a lot of tropical vibes going on in here. Perfect for any upcoming cruises, hotels, resorts, pool parties, or going to the beach. This is perfect for that. So really enjoying that, and the longevity is getting better and better as I wear it. Another one that I have been enjoying a lot, and I have been wearing this one just during the day or before bed. This is Ellis Brooklyn Sunfruit, and this is another one that I have loved for a pretty long time. I went through a travel size and I had to get my hands on a full size of this one. This is very different, so I would recommend this to somebody who cannot stand the typical tropical scents. Like if you are just bored of those notes like strawberry, berries, citruses, or just things that you see all the time constantly when something is considered a fruity scent, this is one that you need to look into. This has fig, this also has coconut, but it is like watery, refreshing, airy, that type of scent that I absolutely love, where it doesn't feel too heavy or thick on the skin. And I always say this story when I wear this, but I wore this. We went on a cruise right towards like the end of COVID. Before leaving the ship, you had to get tested, and it was just this whole like annoying thing. But I had this on that morning where we had to go do the final testing on our girls. And as soon as I walk in, and I'm wearing Sunfruit, as soon as I walk into this room where they're doing this and they call us up, the lady's expression was just priceless, because she was just like, what do you have on? What are you wearing? Because it smells amazing. And she just complimented me like over and over and over. And it was the first time that I was actually wearing this. So I was just like, ooh, I gotta report back to my girls on that. It's just refreshing. It's not the same scent profile that you have smelled 70 million times before in a summer fragrance. This to me is unique. It's different. It's airy. It kind of mixes in with your skin and really just keeps projecting while you have it on, at least on me. It just creates like this beautiful scent bubble around you, and that is my favorite. When a fragrance does that, you won my heart, because even though it's nice to get compliments and I love to hear someone tell me that they like how I smell, it's not the reason why I wear perfume. I wear perfume because I want to smell it. I want to smell good. I want to turn around and have my hair slap me in the face and I just think, girl, you smell good. I do it for me. So this right here, I smell it on myself while I have it on, especially like when we were going to the pool or being under the sun. It's like the mixture of all that with this perfume, it's just the perfect summer fragrance. So Ellis Brooklyn knows what they're doing when it comes to summer scents. Next up, we have Giorgio Armani Ocean di Gioia. I wore this one the other day, and it just brought back memories on how much I love this one. Now, I will say, since this bottle has been sitting since last year, when I first sprayed it on, since I have been struggling a lot with allergies here and headaches and sensitivity, when I sprayed it on, I was like, ooh, why am I getting a little bit of sharpness from the white florals in here? And I got a little scared, but it only lasted maybe like the first 2-3 minutes of wearing it. And then once it started mixing in with my skin, that like ocean, aquatic, airy, like it's not the breeze of being by the beach, it's the breeze of being in the middle of the ocean. It's that clean air, it's aquatic, it's refreshing, and then the pear in here is so realistic, it's juicy, and then it does have white florals that give it a feminine girly touch, but they do settle down. So they do come off a little bit strong and they settle down after a while. And I slept with this the other day, and when I woke up in the morning, I was in love. It still was stuck to my PJs, my bed. When my sheets and my pillowcase smell like a perfume, that's how you know that a fragrance is stuck and it's going to last. And that's what happened with this one. I smelled it the next day on my PJs when I got up, and I just wake up so happy because it's a very energizing, refreshing, just like fresh, like if you're breathing in fresh ocean air. Like if you're staying at a beach house and you have white bedding and you open the windows and you feel that breeze coming in from the ocean, I feel like that's what you get with this. So the name is perfect, Ocean di Gioia. That is what you get with this perfume. If you love aquatic, if you love marine, if you love to smell clean without smelling like laundry, check out Ocean di Gioia. There's still places that you can find it. I link it below. Every time that I can find it, I try to provide a link. The last time that I searched for it, I think it was available at Ulta. So I think I need to get myself a backup of this one because I have a feeling it's going to be gone, unfortunately. So that's another one I have really been enjoying. Now, I have really been enjoying these two because it has been raining nonstop every day. Rain, it's gloomy, the sun is not out, and when the weather's like that, I don't really feel like busting out banana and guayaba. I don't know, it just doesn't really, I'm a very moody person, and whatever the vibes are, that's kind of what I go with. I've been having a lot of dental appointments, cleanings, and braces appointments, so I always go back to these types of scents for that. So the first one, I didn't use this one for a while, and I am just back in love with it. I'm obsessed, and I love it so freaking much. And this is Clean Reserve Skin. She gets love, as you can see, but I hadn't reached for this one in months, and the day that I sprayed this on, I loved it so much. That's another reason why I love to do perfume trays so much, is because since I am rotating my perfumes, by the time that I come back to a perfume, maybe 2-3 months could have gone by. I forgot the way that it smells on me or how much I like it, and when I reach for a fragrance, it's like if I just bought myself a new perfume. I rediscovered it. I'm in love. This fragrance right here is so perfect. And I don't know if it's because it's been sitting a little longer. I can smell those notes more. There is like a sweetness in here. It is my favorite type of skin scent, musky, second skin. Like you just naturally smell good with a hint of a sweetness and a hint of this warmth that just makes me think of maybe like wearing a sweater or being cozy or being wrapped up in some blankets or something. That is what I think about with this fragrance. The first time that I got this perfume, I returned it. I remember the reason why I got this was, I think, Aaliyah's face. I love to watch her videos. She's a vlogger. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who she is. I think she was the one that talked about this, if I'm not mistaken. And I was just like, ooh, I want to try that. Like, she described it as a perfect scent to like run errands, get your nails done. Even if you're wearing like sweats on a t-shirt type of day, but you still want to feel put together, this was a good one. So I went and I got it. But that was back when I only did 2 to 3 sprays tops of every single perfume, because I don't like to overspray all my perfumes. For example, if I overspray Ocean, the white florals are gonna get way too screechy. So I kind of decide which one I can overspray with and which one no. And with this one, I went ahead and I just did like 2 sprays and I go about my day and I'm just like, I cannot smell shit. Like, I don't smell anything. So I returned it. I was like, this is too expensive for me to not smell anything. Now, if you let it sit for a little bit, and if you do, like, you can bathe with this one. You can go to Spray Town and just spray yourself down, and it's going to give you just this natural scent, but it's actually going to make a scent bubble. So I love it. I'm so obsessed with it. This is like 10 out of 10 for me. It is just a very airy, musky second skin scent, but there's this warmth in this one and this sweetness and this scent that's just very inviting. So definitely recommend Skin by Clean Reserve. And then in that same scent category, we have one that I also discovered not too long ago, and it was a love at first sniff. Every time that I put this on, it's a love at first sniff all over again. And this is Rosie by Rosie Jane. This is a tiny bottle. I think this is like half an ounce. I got this in a, I don't know, it was one of those subscription boxes. I don't remember which one it was. This again is a second skin musky type of scent that I always talk about. This one has more florals going on. It's more feminine. It has a soft rose scent in it, but it's soft. I got a compliment from a pregnant woman with this perfume, and to me that was a very big deal, because I have shared with you guys that while I was pregnant and while I had my newborns, I pretty much gave up perfumes. I couldn't stand them. I felt like they were too strong for me. It was too much. And especially when I had my girls and they were breastfeeding, if you're breastfeeding and you're literally putting on a strong perfume when these babies are just getting to like know their senses and exploring, and you're bombarding them with like this super strong perfume, I feel like I could never. I always kind of liked like those very soft scents around that time of my life. So she told me, she was like, I'm pregnant right now and there is hardly anything that I'll smell that I will say that I think it smells good. And then I kind of got like scared and I'm like, I'm so sorry, am I bothering you with it? And she said, no, it's probably the most pleasant thing I've smelled all day today. What a compliment. Like, from a pregnant mommy. Like, that was just, I was like, okay, this is perfect for when you have people too close to you, when you go to a doctor's appointment, when you go maybe to get your nails done and you're going to be all up in someone's space. This is so nice. It has a very feminine, almost flirty touch to it, while still being soft and musky and airy and just very inviting, and just soft while still being present. Like, you can still smell it. You definitely can smell this. It creates a really nice scent bubble around me, and it's just beautiful. It's such a beautiful perfume. So these two for skin scents, they are at the top of my list. Love them and recommend them so much. And also to like nurses, anyone who's working somewhere where you have to be careful of what you wear, these are amazing. Now let's talk about a clean one that is a little bit more in your face. This perfume is almost like a bar of soap, pretty much, in a bottle. I don't really go for those types of scents, but I wore it and I really enjoyed it. So I think I can enjoy this little bottle that I got. This was a scent that I wore when I was in high school, when I first started working. So it has a lot of memories for me. And this is JLo Glow. I recently added this back into my collection. This fragrance is literally like a bar of soap, but it does also have a very feminine touch added into it. It has a very like delicate type of florals in here, and it can be very strong. So I would not go crazy spraying this one. I would probably give myself the biggest headache ever. Here is the bottle, by the way, really pretty. When I was younger, I feel like I had a way more tolerance for like strong florals. I used to douse myself in fragrances that when I smell them now, I'm like, girl, how did you do that? But my sense of smell has just changed over time. It happens to all of us, but it still is very nostalgic for me. It's super affordable. You can find this at Ross, at TJ Maxx, at discount stores for like 20-30 bucks. $30 is probably too much, probably like $20. But it just, JLo's perfumes, when it comes to the celebrity world, they were very unique and very different. Just like still, you could see that there was thought put into it. I'm not sure if it was from her or from her team, but they did a very good job at making it stand out and not smell like any typical celebrity perfume. So you are paying a lower price, but you're getting a very nice blend. And this right here is for those of you who like clean. Think of the color white, like clean sheet. You just clean your bedroom, your sheets are washed, and everything is just in perfect clean condition. And then there's like this just floral feminine scent mixed in with that, and that's what you get with this. This is kind of like sensual, clean, very beautiful. So that is JLo Glow. And last but not least, we have my sweet, just like dessert type of fragrance for summertime, and this one is loved by some, hated by many, I think I would say. So I think that the group of us who enjoy this one is way smaller than the group that actually really hate this perfume. And this is Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. This right here is a coconut bomb. When I first got this perfume, I remember that for some reason the coconut almost got a little spicy, but then after having this bottle for so much time, that kind of is gone. I just pick up on the macaroon. It's super sweet. It's like a dessert. The coconut, it's like a fluffy, powdery coconut dessert, and then there's raspberry mixed in here as well, so you get a bit of a fruity touch. Makes you think of like the color pink, makes you think of like feathers and pink room and just everything really girly. That is what Thank You Next is to me. But there's a lot of people who get pickles out of this. Really weird. And I think that is where we can see just how unique our noses are, and how one person could smell a beautiful delicious coconut scent and another person can get pickles, and it's totally normal. But this one is like kind of known for smelling like pickles, even though thankfully I have never gotten a pickle vibe out of this perfume. Even though sometimes if someone mentions something to me, for example the Dolce & Gabbana The Only One, I think I showed that one to my husband once and told him to smell it, and he told me it smelled like baby wipes. And after that, for like months, all I could smell when I smelled that perfume was baby wipes. So sometimes that can happen. But this one, even though people say that it could smell like pickles, I don't pick up pickles. Even if I have pickles in my mind, I don't see how this smells like pickles, but that's definitely a thing with this one. But this, if you do like how it smells, if you can maybe go to like an Ulta where they have a tester or something, this to me is like a fluffy coconut dessert. It's a little fruity, it's coconut and very powdery and fluffy, but in a sweet kind of gourmand way. So those are the fragrances that I have been reaching for nonstop in the beginning of May. I still don't know if to pack these up and then just take the remaining half with me. I'm trying to travel really light this time. When I came from Puerto Rico and moved here, I brought so much crap with me. Like I was just like, no, I can't be months without my stuff, because when you're doing overseas move, the move takes like 2-3 months for them to bring you your stuff. So I was just like, I can't be that long without my stuff. But now it's probably gonna be like a week to 2 weeks tops until we get our stuff. So I'm going to travel very light, very simple. I'm not gonna take too much with me. So I think these, I'm gonna pack them up since I already gave my update on these, or not, I'm not sure, because I do want to film my top 5 as well, but I will figure that out once the time gets here. But these are the ones that I have been reaching for the beginning of May. And don't forget to join the giveaway below. Comment why you love my channel, why you love to come spend time with me. I am so excited, and I'm very thankful and grateful for you guys, and I'm constantly trying to find ways that I can show that I can kind of just give back to you guys. So very excited, and I will be announcing the winner in about 4 to 5 days. So with that said, that's going to be it for me today. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video. They climb on my aesthetic.